This video is also about therapies that therapists go through. So today's society, while we do see a lot of people approaching therapists for various kinds of emotional issues, concerns, for harmony, relationships, etc., there is still a stigma attached to therapists going for therapy. But let me tell you, it has become quite common for therapists to be able to acknowledge that they need therapy, and they do go in for it. And I too have gone to a therapist more than once. When I had mood swings soon after my hysterectomy and I was not able to handle it, but I was able to recognize that this could be due to the hormonal imbalance, I did visit a psychologist. And she validated my concerns and suggested a simple techniques to just hold on to practice, and the mood swings were over and done with after a period of time. That's how it is. There is nothing wrong. When a therapist goes in for therapy, when you hear about it, don't you think that is just simply giving you a validation? Yes, these people are also human and they are courageous enough to accept when they are vulnerable, or they are courageous enough and more honest about their own feelings, their own status with respect to how they are able to handle the life's challenges, and they are humble enough to seek support when they realize that they can't handle it on their own. Isn't it as simple as that? I have again gone in for therapy when I was going through a lot of grief when I lost my dad. I went again for therapy when I was not able to handle the emotional distress due to various interpersonal relationship issues in my personal life. Now, in each of these situations, I felt I was being honest that I am unable to handle my own self, and I reached out to a professional who is skilled enough and who could help me pass through that stage. So once my therapies were over, I not only felt healed, relieved of the burden, but I also felt empowered. Empowered of having learned to cope up with situations. Empowered of having been able to overcome that particular challenge that I was struggling with. So, can we be more empathetic and more accepting of therapists seeking therapy?